Well, I'm here with Keith Harding at Beyond HD, and you can't help but stop and look when you go past this stand here at BVE, because I have this amazing octocopter here in the corner. Keith, tell us a little bit about this system.
Fantastic. Well, first of all, it's not an octocopter, it's a duo-hexacopter. Basically, it's got 12 rotors. That's what that's all about. So, yeah, I've been involved with aerial filming and all manner of cinematography for the last 25 years. And I was very excited 5 years ago when I saw my first quad or octocopter at that point, at the capabilities and what it could do, but always a little bit disappointed that I had to strip down the camera from the broadcast or the film camera that I had to get its weight down so I could get it in the air. And when I came across this company, Intuitive Aerial, Swedish manufacturer, I could see that they'd seriously designed this as a proper product. It was designed from the ground up as a camera cinematography aerial platform. And the quality and everything about it shows. It's all built, manufactured by them, designed by them. So some of the key features of it are really the fact has 12 rotors, which in itself doesn't mean very much until you appreciate that those additional 4 rotors on top of an octocopter give us the ability to increase the payload from typically 4 to 4.5 kilos to 9 kilos. Now what that means in the real world is whilst a Red Epic is about 4 kilos, so it means an octocopter can take a Red Epic, it doesn't take into consideration that a full broadcast lens or a PL or a Panavision lens probably weighs almost the same again. So all of a sudden we're in a situation where we can fly a Red Epic, but we have to put a Canon EF mount lens on there. Nothing wrong with those particularly, but of course if I'm a cinematographer I don't want to be doing that. I want to use my good glass. So with our system we can actually take a system up, so for example a Red Epic or a Dragon together with a PL mount lens, 3 lens motors, a full broadcast HD downlink, so a Cobham or something of that sort of order. And we can take it up, fly it, control it, move it. We can go up with a full link like that with about 8 to 9 minutes. If we reduce the weight, we can put more batteries on the system and we can get up to about 18 minutes. And often on our live outside broadcast stuff we do, that's exactly how we do it. So it's horses for courses. But I think one of the things that separates Intuitive Aerial is the fact that they've dedicated themselves as a manufacturer for broadcast platforms. And I think one of the things that separates us is the fact that I've been 25 years in film and broadcast. So I'm a crane operator, I've done 2 Olympics, numerous films, etc. We do motion control stuff as well for films. So we really understand it. So when actually we're looking at a package, it's not just a case of we can take a nice camera up there, but we have systems like this, which is our pan bar controller. So it means that an operator, a camera operator or DOP, he's automatically got something that he feels comfortable with. It's something that he's used to, the way it controls, as opposed to standing there with a little joystick and that sort of stuff. Joysticks, don't get me wrong, there's a place for them. It's very run and gun and you can sort of move around in jungles with them. They're very lightweight. But actually, seriously, you know, this is the sort of kit you want to be able to use. So with HD downlinks, we understand that, the lens motors, we understand that cameramen and operators want to be able to control the lenses on these things. You don't want to be flying OB with your AX operator completely blind with the camera, he can't do anything. So we've got those full controls over there. I think the other important thing is that with things like the helicopters, they are a beauty shot. And therefore, when somebody hires or uses a helicopter for a day, they're actually probably only talking about 20 minutes of time as a helicopter. So the way our system works, it's a totally modular system. So the helicopter part of it is completely separate as a control system from the gimbal. So what we can do is we can actually take the gimbal off very quickly, about 30 seconds, remove it. We've got various different adapter plates. So with those adapter plates, we can instantly attach it to a crane or to a wire cam, or as a certain customer has done, they put it on a boat, on a jib up, so they used it as a horizon cam on a boat. And it's almost unlimited rather. But the beauty of it is, of course, that when you take it off from the helicopter and put it on the crane, it's immediately ready to use because all your HD, all your cabling, it's still the same, it's all in place. So very quickly you're moving from that. And of course we also have things like the handlebars here, so that for A very quick shot. You can also put it on handheld and use it in that way. Obviously, because of the weight capability and the payload capability, it's not practical to use that on an extended thing because your arms just get worn out. But we have a deal with the likes of Easy Rig, who make the special camera holders, and they do a version that works with our system here for that.
So, I mean, obviously there's a massive advantage that cost-wise as well, because you know, you buy one of these or you hire one of these for the day, you're not now going to have to hire multiple cameras for the different setups. You can say, I've got a Red Epic, I want it, it's all ready to go, and you can move it between systems.
Exactly right, and I think, you know, there's two things. There is obviously the cost and the commercial advantage, which everybody's looking for, but I think the other thing is, you know, particularly with documentary makers, you know, we know that they're not 10 metres away from their truck. You know, they often have to clamber up mountains, and any reduction in the kit that they can do, particularly as our gyro stabilised gimbal is 4 kilos. Now, you know, we're not pretending for a moment that we can replace a Cineflex with that, but there's a lot of things we can do that a Cineflex can do, up to about 35 miles an hour, then we are in that sort of an area, and we've had people test it with 400mm lens, the stabilisation is perfect. So all of a sudden what you've got is a very usable piece of equipment that you can multitask with, and it reduces the amount you're carrying around as well as the cost, of course.
Sounds amazing. Now, Keith, if people want to find out more information about Beyond HD and your systems, is there a website they can go to?
There is, www.beyondhd.tv.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Go and have a look at their website. Hopefully the link is just below me on screen at the moment, and you'll find out everything you need to know about these amazing systems that Beyond HD can help you out with. Of course, everything we're doing here at BVE 2014 is on our website, which is broadcastshow.com.